Hello there. Welcome back to another video, boys. This is gonna be, well, I guess you could say something that rings close to home for me personally, because I am part Scottish. But today we are going to be covering every possible weapon used by William Wallace in real life. For those ignorant people who might not know, William Wallace is arguably like the most famous Scottish wanghaff and warrior, leader and freedom fighter nationalist patriot. William Wallace, born in 1270 and lived until 1305, was a Scottish knight and national hero who led the Scottish resistance against England's rule during the First War of Scottish Independence, famously winning the Battle of Stirling Bridge 1297 before being captured, betrayed like he had traitors, and executed as a traitor in London in 1305. So yeah, though his life was short. He is a legend. His powerful defiance against King Edward I inspired future generations like Robert the Bruce to continue the fight for Scotland's freedom. Now, I know that the movie called Braveheart with Mel Gibson is a fantastic movie, but not historically accurate, sadly. One thing is for sure. We do know that William Wallace actually existed, of course. But he wasn't poor like the movie shows. William Wallace, in reality, was from quite wealthy Scots, and he was also very large. While the specific list of all weapons William Wallace used in real life is not recorded, he likely used a variety of typical medieval weapons of his era, okay? So, he is most famously associated with a large, two-handed sword, which is displayed at the National Wallace Monument. The Wallace sword, a two-handed sword. The primary weapon associated with William Wallace is the Wallace sword. A large two-handed sword, often referred to in later periods as a great sword or early claymore. And no, I don't mean claymore as in front towards enemy. Ha ha ha. William Wallace's supposed sword is currently housed in the National Wallace Monument in Stirling, Scotland. The sword is substantial, okay? We're talking with a total length of approximately 5 feet 4 inches, or 163 centimeters, and a blade length of 4 feet 4 inches, 132 centimeters. Yet it weighs a manageable 6 pounds or 2.7 kilograms. This size suggests Wallace was likely a very tall and strong man for his time. Authenticity. The sword's actual age is debated by historians. Some parts, like the hilt, were replaced on the orders of King James IV in 1505. And the blade itself may be a composite of several pieces, though part of it could date to the 13th century. Regardless of the exact provenance, it has been a powerful symbol of Scottish independence for centuries, and at worst is very old either way, or just part or fully British possibly. Historical context. While the specific claymore style with downward-sloping quillons was more common in the 15th century, the type of Great War sword. The oakshot type 13 AEA that the blade might have originally been was used in the mid-13th century. Other likely weapons used by William Wallace. As a trained knight and military leader of the time, Wallace was skilled in contemporary military techniques and likely used other weapons depending on the situation and battle conditions. These would have included spear. The Scots famously used long spears in dense formations called schiltrons, which were highly effective against English heavy cavalry at battles like Stirling Bridge. Battle axe, a versatile weapon used for both chopping and thrusting in close combat. War clubs or maces. Simple yet effective impact weapons. Shield. He would have used a shield, likely a round wooden one, reinforced with leather and metal. Dirk. Wallace also could have used and carried a long dagger called a dirk, used as a secondary or sidearm for close quarters fighting, and also acting as a backup weapon, bow and arrows. While not his primary weapon, as a military leader he would have had access to and potentially used ranged weapons or commanded archers. During his life during battles, he could have also obviously have picked up and used British weapons very similar to the ones mentioned in this video. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna do it today, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all post notifications. This way you won't miss a video I make in the future. And type us a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the show. Have a great rest of your evening.